just want to talk about something that's been weighing on me more and more as I've been getting older. I'm almost 19, and lately I've just been seeing it everywhere. Like, people want to have children. People like friends that I went to high school with are having children, and our parents, and it just, my parents are like, one day when you have kids, and I'm like, what? Excuse me? Did what? Huh? What? No. All right. And I just don't see the point of children. Like, why would you ever want them? What would? Are you lonely? Can you get a friends? Like, why do you need kids? Why do you need to get pregnant? I don't know. It's just this whole, I feel like it's a society thing, cuz society, everybody has to have children, everyone has to get married, everyone has to live that typical American dream type life. And me personally, the more and more I think about it, I could never see myself as a mother. I can't see it. Maybe it's because I'm 19, I'm at this age, but even when I get older, I don't see myself being a mother. Like, I just don't think I would be happy. I don't think it would add value to my life, and I just think it would make me kind of, I don't know, resentful towards the children, because I just don't want them, just to be honest. Maybe when I'm like 50 or 60, I can see myself adopting a few children, maybe foster caring, but that's a whole nother thing. I think that I see such a happy life, but I don't see children in them. And it leads me to question, why do so many people want to have children? You know? I just think that there's a lot of us out there who, if we honestly thought about it and we thought about our lives and the people that we are, we would realize that it's just not our thing. We don't like kids. We don't have that patience. We don't want to play with them and be their, you know, playmate and all that stuff. Some people are those kind of people. They have that attitude. They have that nature, the maternal instinct, and they love children and they like being with children, and that's just not me. Like, when I see a child, and I just want to run the other direction. Like, I don't want them to come near me. They make me uncomfortable. I don't know why. It's just not me. And other people see kids, they're like, oh, and they're squeezing their, not to say they're not cute. It's just when I see them, I just get so disgusted. I don't know. Maybe one day when I'm older and I've lived my life and I've done all the things I've wanted to do, I'll have more of a feeling of wanting to stay in one place, wanting to dedicate my life to children or whatever it may be. But for now, I just don't see why I would ever want that. I don't know. What are you guys' comments like? And I worry that it will get in the way of relationships that I may have, like with guys, or, serious relationships, because most of the time, guys are the same way. They don't want to have kids, but when I get older, like maybe 10 years from now, whatever, and I get into a serious relationship, will it be a deal breaker that I don't want to have children anytime soon? I would not have children just because my partner wants to have children. I don't like kids. I don't want kids. I don't see the value or reason to have kids. And that's just maybe just me, but I don't know, that's just how I feel. And plus, I don't want to be pregnant. Like, why would I want that? It just kind of wreaks havoc on your body. My own mother has to had has to have had to have bladder surgeries and like all these kinds of procedures because she had 3 kids and it messed up her body. So I would rather just adopt. You know, I just don't get it. I don't get it. And I already have enough stretch marks because I've lost weight. And I mean, if that was the only reason, maybe I would still give birth to my own kids one day. But it's also just the world is overpopulated. And there's so many kids who need love, who want love and parents. And why do you need to bring more kids into a world that already has all these children that need parents? You know, it's kind of not selfish, but, well, it is selfish. It's just, you're not, why is a child that you bore better than the other children that are in, shelters and need parents? What is it that animalistic kind of need to bring your own offspring into the world? That's the only reason you want to have kids? And then there's these couples, I want a kid so badly, I would do anything for a baby. But then it's like they spend all this money for in vitro and for a surrogate. And I'm like, why can't you just adopt a child? Why do you need to do all this to have a natural child of your own when there's a perfectly beautiful, healthy child out there who needs a parent? And apparently, I would rather not be a parent than have somebody else's kid. Which is it just defeats the purpose and it shows the true reasons for parenthood in most people. Most people just want to have their own genes on the earth. They have an animalistic urge. Not to say that it doesn't sound tempting, to have a mini me running around, but I think the novelty would wear off after a while. And really, kids are just kids. And, just adopt a child if you really want one, and don't feel pressured to have kids because you're really you're gonna do a good thing by not having them. I mean, honestly, let's be real here. Humans just cause destruction and death, and we pollute the environment and the earth. So you're not like hurting anyone by not having kids. You're actually benefiting the planet. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thank you.